Hello and welcome back to the letter, and we just finished up with Kylie, saying London Bridge is falling down, but, in a more creepier way, by saying everything is burning up in flames. So anyways, we're gonna continue and see where this leads, with Kylie potentially being creepy at some point is what I'm expecting. So anyways, I don't think I can spend any more time with Kylie's, considering how high-strung I feel. So it's a good thing that Suarez came for her as soon as I've called. Though it is earlier than the agreed upon time, he voices no complaint. Yesterday even has a look of relief as soon as they left. Or at least I interpreted it as such from where I stood by one of the windows, not bothering to step out and greet the man. No doubt he still doesn't trust me around his spawn. Well, he has every right to be suspicious of me. I am a dangerous man, after all. But to my Cargrin, I can't speak. I don't know how you say that. It's not good English. It's like reading words. Nah. Anyways, that leaves me with the rest of the day nothing to do. Aside from picking up the mess Kayla left scattered about in the parlor, to my immense relief, she remembered to take her doll home with her this time. The same cannot be said of the crayons and paper littered here and there. First things first, I snatched my own doodle off the table and rip it to shreds, with no hope that it will see the light of day. The rest of the drawings, all Kaylee's, remain unharmed, and I collect the lot. Though they have been stacked neatly on the table, for they must have been blown about when I saw Kaylee off. There are plenty of them. Cats and cakes, colorful rainbows, and gardens. The child managed to make a lot during her morning here. There's one more that I had to fish out at the fireplace before it landed. Expecting to see another one of Kylie's masterpieces, I agree with something a bit more concerning. There was me and there was Kylie, the two of us, side by side and smiling as our stick figure selves stand in nondescript field. Takako! I had a weird sneaking suspicion that this whole time she was actually somehow knew the ghost. But this confirms it. So, oh my god. It would explain why she's weird. Not because she's just some kid, because of it's been because of Takako's, because that's the only name we have for her. But this grudge lady's been around her, sort of, not exactly possessed, influencing her. That's what it is. But how? I guess it can only be that she visited the house, so she just... Oh, God. Just has me wondering... This might be the reason why she can easily know about Aaron, because she's been sort of attached to Kylie this whole time. Oh, no. That much I can as certain without looking at the labels below the jewel's feet. A third figure stands next to me in the drawing. A woman with her face hidden beneath behind a curtain of black. Takako at the right under her supplies.
Takako says you're making a really funny face.
Nope, it is not one big happy family.
Taka who?
Takako, a friend I made.
The hairs on the back of my neck stand on end, and I feel a chill go down my spine. Oh, I hear her. She's in the room right now, I think. Breath. That isn't mine. Thus, that has me turning around expecting to see someone, anyone, but nothing. That's when I hear it. After sweet and merry laughter ring from the ballroom. thinking about it has my cheeks burning and my blood running hot. It's as if I'm being mocked. I stomped towards the door to stop myself from shouting up a storm. I expect to see some of the help dailying about idle from their duties. Perhaps they thought they could slack off in their duties. I'll head butler around and with my preoccupations with Kylie. Well, they had another thing coming. But again, nothing. Nothing from what I could see. A cursory glance, at the very least. I roam around looking for near possible hiding places, and still I am all alone. Yet I still hear the laughter. That cursed laughter echoing about in the room. In my head.
Who's there? Show yourselves and show some respect to the master of the house.
Cold uneasiness settled into my stomach when no one answers. I stumble on my own, 2 feet, feeling a wave of nausea coming from nowhere. To put a hand against the wall, stay upright, when the world shuts and pain explodes from behind my eyes. It takes every ounce of my self-control to not heave, then and there. The only thing my pride allowed me to do then is to close my eyes, attempt to alleviate some of the pain. Vague, unfamiliar images, dare I say memories not mine, flash in my head. Unbidden and unwelcome. A strong hammer strikes the head, threatening to crack my skull and split into 2. Whatever emotions they hold are muted. Nothing but a specter. Still, its weight feels palpable. Though it doesn't take long for these sensations to get into my head. Through my eyes and my ears, it creeps and buzzes in spaces between. Oh, so I actually figured out what this event was. Hurts, I don't want this.
You lacked care. You forget your place, and you've indulged yourself far too much in this fantasy of yours.
It's vile, like vomit and sludge brushing against my skin before it covers me until I weighed down. Disgusting. Wrong. Stop it.
You've overstepped your boundaries and livery.
Stop it. It's wrong. Please.
May I remind you that you are nothing but a servant, a slave. An unattractive, unchaste harlot who thinks too much of herself.
Please, no more. And after the other came at me, an unending flood that threatens to sweep me away for what feels like an eternity. I just want to show both joy and suffering for those who called this mansion their home. Each new scene is like a hammer to the head, threatening to crack my skull and split it into 2. Feel every little motion, blurry images that present itself in my head. Feel a part of these. I have lived through them. Though I know that this is not possible. All their anger burns through me. That much is evident. But the pain more so. All of it are the whispers. Voices calling, luring until one image emerges in vivid contrast with the others. When there's a shout of joy, my eyes snap open looking for the culprit. That's when the whole room just changes. So I imagine what would occur here is if I killed everyone, being that if you kill someone, you apparently get a scene or a flashback of what happened in the past. So I imagine what would occur is that as the talking was occurring, we'd be flipping through every scene knowing what happened. But everything's the same yet. Everything isn't. Everything's bloodied, isn't it? In living memory? There are people everywhere laughing and dancing. Wait, does he have a letter in hand? I should be concerned about them, but my mind finds it easy to miss them as they fade in and out from nothingness. Instead, I find my concentration drawn to a man and a woman, though one can only call them a lord and a lady going by their clothes. And just see how happy the couple looks. Though the man's eyes are eerily blank, he's not all there. His face is familiar, though in fact they both are. I can't quite place why. Everyone keeps mentioning that, but who are they exactly similar to? This whole time they always seem similar to the Wrights, but Is that exactly who it is? To make for a pretty picture as they dance in the center of the ballroom, the phantoms crowd attention to stay on them. With me so much of Hannah and I during the early days of our marriage. Honeymoon years they call it. We were happy then too, all smiles and her sunshine. And with the normal dreary weather, younger had less to worry about, or at least thought that way. I wished we could go on that way even with all that I did and had to do. Life has a way of catching up. There was work to be done. Although we had to stay the loving, perfect couple in public, we could not afford to look so weak. To appear tied down to someone else, to those who knew who I really am. I feel hard in my heart when I have been, but it hadn't always been so easy just to switch that part of me on and off. I should be concerned about their intrusion too. It's what in bloody hell they are doing in my house. Throwing a party as if they own the place. Ask myself how the fuck I didn't notice what was going on before. And the parlor and the foyer are both only a few doors away. But I have the feeling that yelling and screaming at them won't do much of anything anyway. None of the others have given me notice. I realize that this might not even be real. It dawns on me that these two are the people from the painting. The ones all over the mansion. Which makes sense. I don't think I'm imaginative enough to make all this up on my own. This must be a dream, or a really horrible high. So then I can feel eyes on me as I contemplate this absurdity of the situation. Yet I find difficulty in trying to tear my eyes away from the two dancing. I manage, and I regret looking away. Oh my god, hello. The woman from the garden stands beside me. You hear the rallying breath, menacing and chilling. Everything in me screams to run. Something actually, because we haven't gotten to QTE with them, but this thing pins me to the spot as she just looks at me, watching and waiting. The clamor of their voices fill the ballroom. Although they say such welcoming words, I do not feel comforted by the madness I'm experiencing. Her joyous voices turn sinister and foreboding to my ears. Chorus people that shouldn't exist, threaten to overwhelm me, drown me even as I stand on dry land. The music still plays as the phantom quartet tune while I stand here, vulnerable and afraid. The dance has already ended, and I'm afraid that I might just be tonight's entertainment. Tension is all well and good till bullocks like this go down. These phantom people watch me, thousands of eyes scrutinizing. Though they cheer for my return, cajole me to dance and join the merriment. There are eager hands all over, pulling me in every direction, but they do not move me enough to remove me from the woman's gaze.
Listen. Can you not hear them as they welcome you home? Your kind, our kind.
Our kind?
You're one of us, my love. We are bonded by the blood we share.
If I thought the voices were annoying before, it is nothing compared to how they are now. Voices are loud, speaking in unison, echoing ever on in the spaces of my head. Okay, I wasn't sure if somehow I fucked up because I thought the music was being nice, but no, it's being creepy. Welcoming back as if I've always belonged, as if I was meant to be here in the first place. They call me all these titles and names that do not belong to me. That man's face, the one with empty eyes, flashes again before me, once fleetingly, like a new memory having burned itself into my mind. I struggle for air when I come back to myself after.
I'm not. This isn't.
Welcome's turn to screams at my protest. Pain and desperate pleas for my help, telling me that it is my duty to stay. Telling me that I belong among them, to them. So did the Lord leave then? Gentle touches turn near threatening, warning scratches and the baring of teeth by predators before they truly maim someone. Mouth goes dry as I struggle to speak some sense in this hallucinatory madness. I don't get the chance as they drown out my voice.
Our Lord, my Prince.
Her words. There is a compulsion to stay, but my heart races in my chest. Fear I should be experiencing refuses to register in my head. Mind and body war with each other, nearly tearing me in two. Oh, you finally returned to us. The compulsion to walk into her arms is strong. Whispers in my head tell me to go to her. Say that she is safety, she is home and heart. I have been waiting for so long, but repulsed at these thoughts, wretched away and turn with a small gasp. Without hesitation, I start to make a run for it. I nearly falter when an angry shriek pierces the air, inhuman and monstrous. I don't dare look back, I just run. I don't care if this is a drug-induced hallucination or not. Just run. Okay, what is this gonna look like? It's a fucking creepy doll in the eyes, oh my god. I didn't realize how creepy it started getting. And the thumping, or the thudding of the running is getting weird. Okay, so it's that, and then what else occurs? Oh, and then the confession, okay. Out of the ballroom. Out of the parlor. It's only then that I bother to look back, hoping and praying to the god I scorn that it did not pursue me. I would have run all the way out of the mansion too, only someone didn't get in my way. I collect with a body much larger than mine and fall back to the ground, head spinning as I look up at the stained glass. Turning my head out the sight replaces the colorful sight a pair of shiny black shoes. Fatigue filled every inch of my being then, making me refuse to get up. Okay, it is Johan's. But meanwhile, a familiar head of ginger hair looks down at me in bemusement.
You really must look where you're going if you insist on running about. Do tell, where is the fire?
Oh, thank God you're here.
I do hope you don't have a concussion. Can you count backwards from 15 to 1 for me?
Oh, fuck off, you wanker. Just help me up.
I do not think insulting me if you do have a concussion is a smart decision. But no, really. 15 to 1.
That woman, she was here. I told you to keep an eye out for her.
The other man offers an arm and pulls me up to my feet then. But before I can start off and pull him to the ballroom, he anchors me down with one hand, my shoulder, other touching the back of my head.
No bruising or bump. That still does not mean that you don't have a concussion. If you are too lazy to count backwards, can you tell me your full name? Where are you currently?
We don't have Lucille Mitchell Wright, and this is the Ermengarde bloody fucking foyer.
Would that work? Because, I mean, that's not the name he actually uses, I think.
But we don't have time for this.
You must make and have the time to make sure you are not broken in the head. I have already sent security to scour the whole house when I saw you running out of the parlor, Dummkopf. If the woman is here, they will have her. You will only be slowing them down if you plan to interfere.
When he points that out, I realize that there are guards starting to filter into the house as we speak with some old race searching the nearby rooms. Armed and uniformed men go about in pairs, making it so that the house is in a flurry of activity. Let's go me then with the knowledge that I'm not going to kneel over any time soon.
I was hoping that you would be tired from dealing with the young miss on my return. Instead, you come running and hit your head. Such a troublesome boy. Shall I be carrying you to bed, too?
Oh, fuck off.
I can manage just fine on my own. Though I don't see how I can sleep until that woman is caught.
It'll be easier to keep you safe in your quarters. This is twice we've known the woman to break in. I think we can safely presume that you hold her interest.
He says as a matter of fact in a tone that brook no argument. Not like I'll argue if it means I'm kept safe. Two of us hurry upstairs through, though we remain watchful and wary of any potential threats to my person. Otherwise, to my person, it can just be to myself. So we make it to the master bedroom without any trouble, though. Two of the security and left outside the door. No problem at all. She's somehow gonna be here, I think. Not until we get inside. Johanna's eyes scan the room mildly, a look of dread on his usual stoic face. And I don't understand for a moment, looking around the bedroom, it's empty. But then I realize...
Miss Hana, she came home with you from the hospital, didn't she?
She's supposed to be here. I sent one of the maids to accompany her here, to let her rest.
I feel the color drain from my face. He raises a hand to stop me from charging out there.
Stay.
I'm not staying in here while Hana stays out there.
One of the guards will find her and bring her here.
And what if they don't? What if that woman gets to her first? What if she already has her?
That's not possible.
You can't promise that.
There's no second thought as I reach under my side bed and pull out one of the knives. No doubt that the other man can take me on if we are both unarmed. With this, I can even the field, or at least deter him from escalating the situation and risking hurting either of us.
I'm going out there to look for Hana, and you're either with me or you aren't. I'm not risking Hana, and I'm not leaving her alone.
Still like a stubborn mule, he refuses to budge from the door. There's a withering look on him that I try to match. One that somehow I'm losing fast, even with him not saying a word yet.
Can you see yourself in the mirror right now? You are in no proper state to go looking for anyone. If it will make you happy, I will do the looking. But please, and don't make me repeat this, stay where it's safe, where security can find you. We already have one person to be worried about. Please don't add another one to it.
Perhaps it is his tone, despite his general disdain for virtually everything that has to do with me. I like to think that over the years he has grown to care for Hana at least. Much as I'd loathe to admit this, I trust him with her safety over any servant in this house. So in acquisite... what? So in acquisites?
You have 2 hours, Shirokin. I don't think it'll take that long to find one missing woman in this house. 2 hours. Any more than that, and I'm going out there.
Of course.
By his words, he lingers. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he wants to make sure get it in that damn bed and sleep before he turns away from me. What am I, a child, watching me and treating me like one? There's the reason why we will never get along.
Well, what are you waiting for?
And the knife?
True.
The knife stays.
Very well.
Only then does he seem to get the hint. With a nod, he leaves and locks closest to the door behind him. For a moment, I still hear his voice while he gives the guards all. This update, so I just want to see that. So far, things are going rapidly fast all of a sudden sometimes. From, oh, it's overcome to, hey, we're catching up to everything else now. So for a moment, I still hear his voice while he gives the guards outside firm instructions, then a hush as soon as he departs and his footsteps fade away. One that doesn't quite last. As quickly as the silence settles, lightning flashes across the sky, followed immediately by the loud boom of thunder. The winker strikes so dangerously close that I could feel the electricity in the air. Power goes out not a second later, and I feel as if I'm being mocked by whatever the great power there is. All is deathly still for a moment, but soon the rain starts once again. Far heavier than the light drizzles from this morning. Its pitter-patter hitting hard against this place's roof. Despite the noise, I find myself drawn to my bed exhausted, hoping for a little nap. Safe here. Hana will be safe too. Shirkin will find her, and when I wake, she'll be here. It does not take long. As my head hits the pillow, matter immense, darkness claims me, bringing with it laughter and whispers of twisted love from a long time ago.
Who are you? Stay away!
Huh? What the heck? Sweet dreams, my love. It'll be over soon. Though it's not morning, I know that for sure. Despite the unfamiliar voice and unwanted touches from shadows lurking. Oh, I wonder if what happens is that the servant died, and then she came back to haunt them in order to stay with the Lord, because she is batshit crazy for him. in spite of the unfamiliar voices and unwanted touches from shadows lurking in the dark. Rousing is a slow, durous process. They felt every limb heavy with lead. No matter my aversion for the words they murmur, ears or the sight of her horrid smile from afar, body refuses to yield. I'm at their mercy. Beyond fathomable reason, consciousness refuses the pull of the waking world, choosing to linger in the pits of a dream, gradually drawing me deeper into unknown depths. So even if it might mean I may never open my eyes, I allow them.
You do not belong there, my prince.
Not that I mind getting a few extra hours, of course. The bed's more than comfortable as it is. After an exhausting day yesterday. You're saying kind of... If we haven't been able to make any choices, we've just been seeing what his side of the story is. So Baby saying highlights the stress of finding intruder in my own home, not to mention those bloody eyeballs they left. I think I deserve a little break every once in a while, especially after going through all that in a single day. I'd only be on the receiving end of so many unacceptable things within the span of a few hours, you know? As gracious as a host and person I am, the patient has its limits too. Although there's still that problem with Hannah. I haven't forgotten that, of course. That's why I hired Shurkin. He's competent enough. He won't even last a day in my service if he's any lesser than those half-wits who think they can deceive me with sweet words. He's more than capable of working on his own without guidance. The butler take care of that little problem with Hannah while I... Hannah.
You do not need her.
Well, here's the thing. What is our relationship with Hannah? Almost max. Almost.
I am here.
So I'm worried that I may have fucked up.
We are here. This is where your home is.
We belong for the blood we share. Come back to us. How long has it been since? It has never taken this long before.
Surely there should have been an update by now. Alright?
So why isn't there?
Please don't go.
I imagine if I had low relationship with Hannah, he would probably still stay, but something tells me he's getting up.
Bloody hell, the cretins I've surrounded myself with.
And isn't that enough reason to force myself out of bed? As it has always been the case. Eyes fly open, expecting the warm rays of sunshine flittering through the curtains. Only be greeted by a blinding flash of light and a loud boom of thunder that sounded nearly too close to my ears. Strong gusts of winds will occasionally burst in from the open balcony door, bringing in drizzles of cold rain into the room. Must have left it open earlier before dozing off. Here on the floor closest to it is already drenched. Hannah's going to be so cross once she sees this. Not that it's an immediate problem of ending, it's the power outage we should be minding first. The intruder's salt water steering through this darkness might be far more fatal. Multiple stabs, wounds, or a gunshot to the chest. Though I think the reason all the guards are not around for whatever reason is probably because the ghost has them trapped somewhere unknown.
Oh, great. The power's still out. That is exactly what I need right now. Yes.
It's a storm, of course. Should have moved back to the penthouse to weather it in a much more comfortable setting. Where I could hear the creaking groans of the old place as rain beats against the windows.
Johans! Has someone been sent to check the circuit breaker yet?
No answer.
Johans?
Silence.
Shrokin! Someone! Anyone?
Nope, because everyone fucking went up and disappeared. So nothing in my cordial mood is quickly disappearing.
Where are those idiots when you need them?
It's really a wonder why he hasn't fixed this yet. Was I really out that long? Can't be. It's been only a few hours after midnight. The time on my wristwatch is anything to go by, since I've forgotten to change it after that last overseas trip a month ago. The delay is understandable. If he went looking for Hannah as he promised, but bloody hell, my safety is also at stake here. You're saying stay still, letting my eyes try and adjust to the darkness while my hands fumble for my slippers. That butler isn't going to fix this. I might as well order the security post outside to do it. Probably just blow a fuse. Anyone with a brain can repair one. Grab my jacket with footwear finally on, I make for the door. Although in haste, I pause briefly. Liam catches my eyes. One of my drawers, underneath the clutter I've yet to organize, muzzle of a gun peeks out. Hannah has never openly commented on my possession of it, but I know she does not approve of it. Knowing bloody firearm policy in this nation, of course, I've not found much use for it. Use for it in 7 years when we've been together. Otherwise, she would have already had it thrown out years ago. Doesn't mean it won't be useful right now. That second thought, I see it sending stuff piled above it onto the floor. Whatever. I'll get to it later. This blackout problem should be resolved first. Right next to my missing security detail, as it turns out.
Where the fuck did everyone go?
There were two, weren't there? Shruggin and 2 blocks posted stand guard for the night. Might be panicking for a bit earlier, but I'm quite sure I haven't gone delusional yet. What, did both of them decide to take a break because they think the masters are already sound asleep and won't be looking for them?
Damn nitwits.
I know assassinations happen very rarely these days, even less in a peaceful state like looking for, but bollocks. There's been a woman going in and out of this place uninvited who may or may not want to put a knife in my back. Another peasant managed to break into this house just the other day. Is that enough reason to stay on alert? Fairly certain Strucken won't just enlist their help just for this power outage, and to leave me unprotected. We have a difficult friendship, so to speak, but I doubt that man is an opportunist. I'm holding lives his family in my hands after all. Whew, I'm running out of breath here. He knows what I'm capable of doing. He's not stupid enough to do anything that'll endanger them and save only himself. So where then? And then my footsteps echo along a dark passage, and I'm left gripping the handle of my pistol for some sort of comfort. A proper lying and with the storm still raging outside, stories I've heard about this place seems to have some truth to it. Some. If I'm reaching and wish to entertain myself for a bit, I'll say there might also be ghosts whispering in my ears calling. Of course, it's just the wind and the trees rustling outside. Nothing good will come of allowing these thoughts to linger when problems are piling up in front of me, one after another. Especially with what greets me once I get to the foyer. So we're catching up to where we were last time, so what happens here? Is it just a pistol? This happened all while he was asleep too, which is surprising. You always investigate. Wait. I was still off, and the butler was ordered to be found and called, taking his gun with him, and out to investigate. The foyer, his own home, which is everyone else. Before I continue, I gotta end the video here because I'm losing my breath here. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go to the like button. If you want to see more of what's going to happen next, I'm pretty sure very listening to this game by now. Go to the subscribe button to be notified of anything I do, really. And if you got anything to say something below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comrades?